Hello everybody, it's Raven again, and I'm here with Roorz and his ship. So tell me all about it, man.
I based it off the carrier from the Tron Legacy film called The Rectifier. But then once I brought it onto the server, I realised how hopelessly underpowered it was, so I added a bunch of big turrets to it.
Tends to help, yeah. Turrets on the server you kind of need, especially with Zero's pirates running around all over
Yeah, that's why I avoid nullsec.
the place. Unfortunately, Zero's pirates are kind of indiscriminate. They'll chase you no matter what, but it's got a really cool... I realize it's really plain, but at the same time it's got that Tron feel. It really does.
Yeah, like if it was any kind of other style of ship, I would detail it, but it would feel wrong to detail a Tron style ship. So I went with a more basic colour, and then used the lines to sort of give it a bit, like, make it look a bit more better.
I might almost suggest adding a line through the top, on the top bit. I don't know, but
yeah,
like if you did a lava line up here at the top, it might help just bring that out a little bit. Because what ends up happening is that ships will look really blobby, if you know what I mean. Like they just don't look like they're... You can't make out what is what on them, and like the bottom looks really nice because you've got those twin lines and all. So if you do something similar to that, probably not exactly like what you've got on the bottom to differentiate the bottom from the top, I think that'll really bring it out a lot.
I could definitely see that happening. It's just a matter of finding like the right spacing between the lines for it to look right.
Yeah. And that's something like I tend to use like 10 block long lines, right? And I just set them on top before I dig anything out and find the right spacing and then just go to town.
That's quite a good idea. I'm gonna have to try that out.
Yeah, it means that it's easy. They're easy to get rid of afterwards, and you can do it really quickly. So
yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna roll through here real quick. I'm just doing this in build mode really fast.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I will tell you right now, your catwalk sort of thing. They're including metal grating type blocks in the next build. And this would look so cool if you could see through the floor.
Oh yeah, I can see that happening.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm actually building a ship specifically to use that exact function.
I'm still doing the interior. I'm still working on a lot more because like I rushed the exterior to put it onto the server, with it being as cheap as possible. So the interior I'm still working on while on the server.
Fair enough. Let's see here. This looks like it's a gravity elevator of some sort. It does. Oh, okay, I see. So one side is down and one side is up. Smart. I like that. Alright, so I think I'm up on the bridge. Here, we got a little camera.
Yeah, I have an interior bridge and then I have exterior bridges.
Okay, let's see. Just don't jump up in your bridges or else you'll hit lava and die, which is kind of interesting. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I discovered that the first time I designed my small dropships is I had lava on the floor, and the same on the floor of the hangar. Is I started like taking damage and I didn't realize why until I realized I was walking on the lava and it suddenly started damaging me.
If you're out of gravity, you won't take any damage though.
Yeah.
Which is kind of strange. But alright, so I'm assuming, let's start at the back of the ship. And we've got, looks like 4 drone type, or...
I have them as like dropships.
Okay, proper.
They're just like a small squadron of dropships, and then I've got my bigger fighters in front of them.
Let's check out the fighters then. Very Tron-esque.
Yeah, made sure it all looked the part.
Yeah, I do like that the dropships have asymmetrical cameras. You just don't see that much.
Yeah, I took that idea from the small dropship that you see in well, Elysium, it's got all those little cameras on the front instead of a cockpit. So I started going with that instead of actual visible cockpits. But I actually use hardened hull to protect the core, and then stick cameras weirdly on the outside to make it look better.
Yeah, and you can always hide cameras behind hull and they can see out, so that's always nice too.
Yeah.
It depends on the type of aesthetic you're going for, but this is pretty good, man. You might even be able to, in your fighters, pack in a little bit more systems right behind the door. It's never a bad idea, because you only need that front area for interior, unless you want to add, like, maybe add, like, a proper, like, control panel sort of thing, if you're going to have an interior.
Yeah.
Go freaking nuts.
Yeah, I was thinking about putting, like, storage and stuff in there, so it can be a bit more independent.
Yeah, that would make sense. That'd be awesome. Alright, and then you got some... I like your front end turrets, the big ones.
Yeah, I took that idea off of the Project Insight guns that are on the new helicarriers in Captain America.
Ah, gotcha. They look good. I like the... See, that type of lava detailing, I do something like that up top to really make it flashy.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite as extreme, you know, bigger spacing and all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can
But
see how that would
really
work quite
good.
well.
Yeah, especially if you can use the lava, like make the lava go around the turrets, so it looks like they're, you know, so it looks like the lava got the electricity or the lava got diverted around the turrets
Yeah,
themselves.
I was thinking about connecting all the turrets using the lava.
That's another way to go with it, and that's pretty good too. I like that. Yeah, either direction. Alright. Is there anything else that I really was big on this one?
Not really.
I'm trying to see if there's anything that I missed. Just scroll through here. I will say for your interior, you're using 2 block high, which is perfectly fine. Well, yeah. You may, I don't know how well it would work, but at the top, if you bring it down by 1 or up by 1, you know, just replicate whatever layer and make it 3 blocks high, make it really grandiose. It'll give you a more commanding view. But you don't have to do it for the rest of it, just for the bridge.
Yeah.
You know, because then it's like, this is the frickin' bridge. Welcome to it. We're gonna go kill stuff now.
Yeah.
Which is always fun, because killing stuff is hilarious. That's... Yeah, I mean, again, just suggestions, but... Ooh, and then I didn't even see this little thing. You got a little room down here with a camera in it. Is there a way to get here? Because that would be a really cool
no, I'm still, like, in the process of figuring out a way to get there. Because the way to get there involves intersecting into the area where the smaller dropships get into. So I'm just figuring out a way to get there without, like, taking too much space up. Which is easier on the top, because they can sit up along the ceiling, whereas on the bottom it's a bit harder.
Yeah, you could always just do the cheapo way of doing it, which is like a 1 or 4 block, you know, plex door.
Yeah.
Either a 1 by, you know, just a 1 block or a 2 by 2, and just drop down from there. But that's sort of cheap. I won't lie. So that'll be kind of tricky.
I'll probably find like just a small tunnel that will go to the side.
Yeah, yeah.
Which won't take up too much space and will stick more to the corner rather than being
either that or the platform you have there. You know, you got the door and then the raised platforms that are on either side. You could probably connect up using that somehow. I'm not sure, but you could make like the little tunnel start there and then go down, which might do for you. That way you're not, you know, covering the area that the dropships come in. Which is, yeah, I can see where that could be a problem.
Especially if you're being shot at and you have to run in quickly before you die, and
there's that. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a nice look to it. I think it just, you know, keep working at it. It'll be pretty cool once it's finished, though.
Yeah.
Alright, well, thanks for showing me the ship, man. I'm gonna have to call it here for now, but I'm
No
looking
worries.
forward to seeing more of this later on. And with that, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you again next time.